Hey everyone, Jason Filer here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that tag I posted yesterday. So it's I Believe I Can Fly by Praxis, arranged by David Breen. Incredible arrangement, incredible performance. I just thought this ending was totally wild and had to talk a little bit about it. So I'm going to go through a little bit with this analysis that I wrote up here with the chord symbols on both of these here. So we start with a bass post, a unison, or just bass in the D flat. Everyone starts in the D flat here. I just called the D flat chord, doesn't matter, it's all just unison. And then we have tenor and lead jump up to the E flat. So now we have two part. I just wrote D flat at 2, it doesn't really matter, it's not a full chord, it's just two notes. And then we have the F flat, the minor third of the D flat minor chord, so it's a little bit of a D flat minor sound. We keep the D flat minor sound going with the F flat and the bari, and then the lead and tenor, I believe. I'm not sure exactly who that is, but I'm pretty sure it's a lead and tenor. Jump up to the G flat, so now we have D flat, F flat, and G flat, which is kind of a D flat minor add 4-ish sound. And then we have a true full D flat minor add 4 chord with the bari and the F flat. And then we have the tenor on the G flat and the lead above the tenor on the A flat. So that's where we start the 4-part harmony of this all. And then after that, each chord, just one note changes to make a bunch of new chords, and it's so cool. So we go here from this D flat minor add 4 chord. All that changes is the A flat goes to an A natural, and now it's a G flat minor 7 chord, with the tenor having the root G flat. Lead has the third, the minor third, which is the A natural or B double flat. I called it A natural here for the just to view it a little easier. And then the bass is the fifth, and then the baritone has the minor seventh. And then after that, the baritone goes down to the E flat to make it a G minor 6 chord. Everything is the same except the flat 7 is now a 6. So minor major 6 chord or whatever you want to call it. I just call it minor 6. And then we have after that, where the lead or the tenor still has the root, we jump up then to the lead having the root up here on this B add 2 chord. So we have the B natural up the top. The 2 is the D flat or C sharp. The 3 is the E flat or D sharp. And then the 5 is the G flat or F sharp. So all these are still the same, and we have this B on the top to make an actual major sound. So it doesn't sound perfectly major at the time just because of the way it's surrounded, but it is a major chord if you analyze it this way. So, and then another crazy one, the G flat turns into a G natural, and now we have an E flat augmented dominant 7th chord. So we have the bari has the root, is the E flat, the tenor has the third, which is G. The lead has the augmented 5th, or the sharp 5 with the B natural, and then the bass has the flat 7 with the D flat. So we got that other change. Now you go to this other system here, where I'm calling this an E flat 13 because it has E flat as the root and the bari. The tenor has G, which is the third, and the bass has the 7th, which is D flat, and the lead has a C, which is the 13. I called it that because that's the only chord I knew that you could really voice without a 5, 9, or 11, but it's a dominant chord, and have it be, correct. So you could call it, you call it a few different things, but you call it, I guess, C minor over D flat. But in terms of like dominant function, I'm thinking E flat 13. And the way we get there is from the E flat augmented dominant, we go from the B natural in the lead to the C natural up here. And then this is the coolest part of the entire tag. Then now we have a pure A flat and major triad. So the D flat and the bass stops, the E flat and the bari keeps going, which is the 5th, and then the C keeps going, which is the 3rd, and the tenor goes up from G to A flat, which is the root. And the really cool thing is that, and someone commented this on the last video, when you can listen to the lead at this point, and he changes the tuning of the C from where it is in the E flat to where it is in the A flat. It's wildly different, but it makes so that the A flat is just so purely in tune, and it takes a second to get there because it's a really strange shift in tuning, especially now the bass is gone, so now it's just this major triad that's really high, but it locks in very quickly, and you can tell that like it's so much different. And then we have, after that, the bass comes in on the D flat here, and then everyone else comes in on this, first inversion 1-3-5-1, not first inversion, sorry, 1-3-5-1 root position D flat major chord. So that's just what I wanted to talk about. It's just so crazy. This is one of those ones where I heard it and I was like, I have to figure out what's going on there because it's just so cool. So I'm going to play it one more time, just this ending part, and just listen to the stuff that I talked about, and you'll be able to get a better sense of what's going on, especially listen for that C in the E flat 13 chord, then going to the A flat chord, because it's such a cool moment, and he does it so well, and the whole group is just awesome. So Yeah, thanks for watching. Here's the video one last time, or just the very end of it. Hope you have a wonderful day.
I believe I can fly.